It's a very important long-range shot coming in. Well, we know the danger, of course, of that man, Damien Bohr, the man who provided us with 18 assists and broke the BAL record, Q.
Outstanding game, outstanding performance, and you know, in a pressure game where they needed to pick up a win, Damien Bohr showcased all of his skill set. Majok Deng picks up the first 2 points on that rebound, and it'll give him some confidence indeed.
9.3 assists. And a good shot that's coming in again. You can see Actual coming to the fore and doubling up already.
That's going to be a key area. Front court battle. Majok Deng alongside Toluwa. That's Actual. They enjoy playing together a lot. And we haven't seen too much of that from them on the defensive end.
Williams didn't budge a single centimeter. Locked into position. Ideal.
Yeah, that might have been a misread from Ongwai. Took off a little bit too soon and found himself in some real trouble.
So the points being taken off the scoreboard, of course. They don't count. 10-6 it is. 3 team fouls for Nairobi City Thunder.
Noticeable slowdown here in terms of tempo from Ahly Ly. They're getting into their half court set, looking for what they want.
Little step back. He goes for his 3 shots. Knocked back out. Sadi collects. Right into the path. There's Ashwell. Bites his time. Gets the 2 off the glass.
Off the ball movement. The cut inside. Sadi plays the first feed. Bob makes the second, and Actual gets the finish.
Up to 7 is the Titan from South Sudan. Ongwai, Sadi knocks it out of bounds. They'll collect possession, Thunder. They've got to protect the ball. It's something that Brad Hibbs talked about. He said, you know, they score points from turnovers. We've got to be a little bit careful. You know, ball retention, just to make it safe as we see the 3 there coming in from out wide, and that's going to be important for Thunder. Need to keep hold of possession, score on their place.
Well, it's noticeable care on the offensive end by both teams to try and take better shots.
2 seconds left. I think the points are good there for Nziako.
Third possession inside the paint. Third conversion for Nziako. He pushes up now to 6 points.
Just holding the shot clock at bay. As Sadi goes a little bit too high off the glass. Claims that there was contact.
Again, a great cut, but the finish.
Adara. Whoa. That's great work. Excellent work there from Adara, who manages somehow to scramble the ball up and get the points. Ding, sorry.
Yeah, Garang Ding. Just the pass from Adara doesn't quite go to hand there. You see, when it goes to hand, comes loose, and he's able to pick up, draw the foul. Ideal outcome. A chance for Ding to go to the 3 foot to the line for the and 1.
Yeah, and the and 1 could take them to just 1.
By this Nairobi City Thunder team, South Sudanese international Garang Ding. Had a 24-point performance, his best so far in the Basketball Africa League. 5 of 7 from the 3-point line. They'll be hoping for production like that in this must-win game.
So you just close your eyes. There's Ding with the and +1. I call it +1. You just imagine the Nairobi City Thunder just rolling across the Masai Mara sort of very quickly as the ball just goes out of play and will be collected back up by Ahly Ly Libya. But good offensive work there.
Yeah, they have the pressure absorption of chamois leather, so they make sure that they just able to absorb all the pressure that comes in,
like that sort of sponge effect, and then it sort of becomes taut again. Is that what you're getting to?
That's what I'm getting to.
I like that. Chamois leather. Q has them all. Don't know where you Thunder collect, and a chance to actually take the lead. That will go down well for Brad Ibs. And you can see Ahmed Solomon, the Egyptian head coach, a little bit concerned on the sideline.
Most that he's searching for his perimeter shot. He's gotten 2 of 11 so far, so that'll make it 2 of 12 from the outside. It's really struggling.
He's just has the ball snatched out of his hands there, Tyler Ongway. And look at that, Deng goes up, drops in for the 2.
That's where Slady thrives. He's able to pass off to Deng, who needs no second invitation to finish close to the rim.
Gotta make it. They gotta protect the ball. Deng comes back. Well, here he is, and he knocks it down as well. Now, Alongside Odera, Kenya Airways, we know exactly what he's capable of doing. He hasn't. He played, what, just over 10 minutes, I think, in the last game. That was his first game. Now he'll play a little bit more as he gets full fitness back.
11 points he gave them. He's perfect 3 for 3 from the three-point line. That pass!
Oh, I mean, look at that. That is beautiful vision. Straight from that man Williams into the hands of Deng.
He seems to really be enjoying the starting lineup role. Is Majok Deng. The pass, though, pinpoint from Williams. Nothing Deng could do. And that is countryman to countryman as Majok Deng gets those 2 points.
Thomas Ziakour. 3-point lead. Just holding them at arm's length at the moment. There's the high charge going around the side there, and you can see that Achiril just getting in his way. He draws the foul.
That's some real confidence and some showcasing some of his skill set going down here. You see Ziakour unfazed by the body of Jolu Achiril. He'll pick up the contact call and go to free throw line. Leading scorer right now for Nairobi.
I like the way that Ziakour, he's got signs of being contumacious, you know, in the way that he just like sort of, you know, he's just saying no to everything. I'm going to go through. This is my route.
That absolutely just so stubborn as he attacks the rim.
He's just saying no to everybody else. Everything else, you know, just like shove it out of the way. My road, I'm going in.
Love it. He does have a career high of 33 points, does Josh Ziakour. That was in his first season where he represented AS Pimali against AS Saleh.
Yeah, he was exorbitant in that season as well. Here's Deng trying to turn, deal, work with that man, Ziakour. A little bit of the hands up, the foul's going against Ziakour, who's a little bit frustrated with that.
But he just leans in a little bit and
just a little bit. Come on. I think the replay tells us the story there.
Tough matchup, and this is filled with tough matchups all over the floor.
He's been riled marginally, hasn't he? And Ziakour
picks up that.
Yeah, for the
number 13. He picks up the second foul, and that's not ideal.
Yeah, and it's he's just making sure that, you know, there's no need to get caught up in that. Don't get embroiled. Don't get provoked. You've got to remain sort of, you know, really focused on your A game.
And so 2 things now. NCT go into the penalty on the back of that technical foul ball, and Ziakour gets himself off the floor. The game's leading to NCT's leading scorer. Everything's got to be shifted from a coaching perspective.
I just want to say to all of the kids out there who want to become, you know, professionals, or even that's a great score from Achiril, up to what, 9 now, I think, nearly into double figures, is that discipline is so important when you're learning sports, team sport or individual sport, you know, and it's such. There's Derek trying to go up and drop in a 3 to add to his 2. It's vital. It's so important. The big charge going through the paint there from Williams. I tried to get my sentence completed, and so all of the kids out there, discipline. Be disciplined. You know, respect your opponents, but play hard, but play fair. But be disciplined. There's no need for that. You can channel that energy elsewhere.
100%. Spoken like a captain.
Which I've been on many occasions in my dinghy boat. Oracle boat. No, sorry, I'm just kidding. No, it is important, Q.
It really is. What we see from Donovan Williams through the first 3 games is that, well, first, he's a highly efficient three-point shooter. I don't think we've seen efficiency like this before, because he's 10 of 13 from a three-point line. That's 82%. And in the second game, or in the last game, made a concerted effort to continue attacking. And that's how he got up to 29 points.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. And 10 3-pointers so far. He's on 76.9. He's got all of the numbers. Odero goes up. He doesn't manage to sink the 3. It's the second chance that he's had in that little left-sided spot just outside of the D. Williams picks his spot for a triple. The triple rolls out. Actual, of course, there to rebound. Boissy down into the corner. Sadi goes up. Oh, it rolls out as well.
Well, they're finding wide open shots. The shots just not falling now, but the chemistry is really good from this Ahly Ly team. He's not running to his zone.
And it's Hamad who's actually come on, the captain. It's not Sadi. You have to excuse me. It all happened so quickly over on that far side of the court. Little touch with the fingertips. Goes out. Thunder collects. 6-point lead there for Ahly Ly Libya.
Interesting that a 2-3 zone being adopted in the final 2 minutes of this first quarter. And maybe something that NCT can take advantage of.
Ding right through. That's excellent work, isn't it? Because he extracted, his fellow South Sudanese opponent there, Actual, out of the equation, went through and then drew the foul.
And again, this comes from the screen at the top of the key. And the step through there from Deng freezes the defense. And now a chance to go to the charity stripe once again.
First foul for Jean-Jacques Boissy. And Ding, 3 points so far. Doesn't manage to get the first.
It's been an aspect of the game that has been good enough. They shot 78% as a team from the free throw line. They have Nairobi City Thunder, and that's as good as you want to get. Maybe if they can get up to 85 would be a little better, but efficient enough, extracting enough value from the charity stripe.
Nairobi City Thunder beating the Johannesburg Kings. That's Giants, sorry. That was their first victory. Charging around the outside, Actual doing brilliantly, unable to get the points. It's been knocked back. Hamad collects, and here's Williams, goes around the outside, flings it down into the corner. There's a shot that's going to come in. Oh, the passing. Actual gets the 2 and sends the bench into raptures.
Well, you're looking for signs of chemistry and cohesion. You're seeing it here. The long pass to the corner. Boissy decides to put the ball on the floor, and he gives up the extra pass to Actual. That's just teamwork that makes the dream work.
It's Karanga who's just come on, commits the foul, so it's a +1.
And the bench getting right behind their team on the floor.
Yeah, 129, and it's a significant moment because they're just stretching that lead. They got a 7-point advantage. You get 8 from this now, and then you've got to work for the final 90 seconds and defend well, and you go into the break just in a really positive space.
Well, Karanga picks up his second foul, so now it gives a chance for Wombe to get his entry into this year's Basketball Africa League.
Ding. There's the dropped pass, an attempt to go around